Most of the Salesforce professionals who have been working in Salesforce domain for say 8 years or 10 years, most of them have a dream to become a Salesforce CTA. Salesforce CTA, basically CTA here stands for Certified Technical Architect. Now for those who are not aware of this certification, let me just tell you, this is the topmost credential that you can get as a Salesforce professional, and it adds immense value to your profile. The total number of Salesforce certified technical architects that we have in the world at this point of time is somewhere in hundreds. So we do not even have 1,000 certified technical architects in the world. So that should give you an understanding of what sort of value this credential can add to your profile, or what kind of a boost it can give to your career in case you become a Salesforce certified technical architect. So obviously for that reason, there are a lot of people who aspire to become a Salesforce technical architect. However, the road to becoming a Salesforce technical architect is not that easy or straightforward. So one is of course the aspect of the experience that you need, the expertise that you need, the preparation that you have to do. All those things are there. Along with that, initial roadblock for a lot of Salesforce professionals is that they do not have a clear understanding of how to approach this particular milestone. So let me tell you this, before you can get to this particular milestone, there are a few other smaller milestones you have to achieve. So it's not like any other certification that, okay, fine, if I want to become a platform developer, I would just pick a platform developer 1 certification, I enroll for that certification and I go ahead and get that certification done. For CTA, it is not like that. You cannot just go and straight away apply for a Salesforce CTA certification exam. So that is not how it works. So as I said, to get to this milestone, you will need to achieve a few smaller milestones which are more like prerequisites before you can even apply for this. So what we're going to do, we are going to talk about what should be your approach to becoming a Salesforce certified technical architect, what are the prerequisites, and how do you plan for those. We are going to understand this entire journey and the prerequisites with the help of this pyramid. The tip of this pyramid is your CTA credential, or the Certified Technical Architect credential. In order to get this credential, there are 2 exams that you need to clear. First one is called an Architect Review Board Evaluation. So this is the first exam that you have to do. The Architect Review Board Evaluation is basically a test in which you are given a scenario and you will have to build a solution for that scenario. So you are given a case study and you will have to propose a solution for that scenario. So in this exam, you are usually given 60 minutes for you to read and design your solution. Post that, you are given 30 minutes to present your solution, whatever you have designed. Post that, there is a 30 minutes of Q&A, and there are additional 45 minutes for any feedback or any additional discussion required. So this is the pattern. This Architect Review Board Evaluation is an online exam. It is always done online, and the fee that is charged for this evaluation is $1,500 US. So that's the first stage of becoming a CTA. So in case you have cleared this, you need to appear for another test, which is called Technical Review Board Exam. This one can be either online or in person. So you have the option to choose whether you want to appear this online or in person. So both the options are available. In this case, again, the pattern is pretty similar. Here you get 180 minutes for reading the case and proposing your solution, post which there will be 45 minutes given to you to present your solution, and after that there is a 40 minutes for Q&A and discussion feedback related stuff. Okay, so this is the second stage of the exam. Fee for this exam is $4,500 US. All right, so only if you clear your Architect Review Board Evaluation, then you are eligible to go for this, the Technical Review Board exam. And if you clear your Technical Review Board exam as well, then you become a Salesforce certified technical architect. All right. So these are the two exams which you will need to, these are the two exams you have to clear to become a Salesforce technical architect. So that's it. But now if you look into the pyramid, most of our pyramid is still empty. So this is not something that you can directly get into. You will have to start your journey from here. So what we will have to do, what you need to do is you will have to get a few prerequisites. So even if before you can get into either of these, you will have to get a few prerequisites. So what are the prerequisites? The prerequisite for you to appear in any of this or even attempt this certification exam, there are two prerequisites. You have to be a Salesforce certified application architect and you have to be a Salesforce certified system architect. So these are the two prerequisites that you need before even you can attempt for a Salesforce certified technical architect. The first one is the application architect credential and the other one is a system architect credential. So both these credentials, system architect and application architect, there is no exam for application architect or system architect. So you know, you must be wondering, then how do we get these credentials? To get these credentials, you have to get some prerequisite credentials. Once you have cleared those credentials, once you have got those certifications, Salesforce will automatically issue the application architect or a system architect credential for you. So the certifications which are related to the application architect are, the first one is a PD1 certification, second one is an app builder certification, third one is a certification which is called a data architect. This is a certification, the data architect certification is very similar to any other Salesforce certification exam. You will have multiple choice questions. It's an online exam where you will have multiple choice questions. And the fourth certification that you need is sharing and visibility. Okay, so the moment you have done these four certifications, the PD1, the app builder, data architect and sharing and visibility architect, the moment you have got all these four credentials, you will be given an application architect certification also from Salesforce. Now the system architect certification. So system architect certification requires similar ways. There are four certifications that you need to have in order to get a system architect certification. So the first one here again is PD1. So PD1 is kind of common. Okay. The second one is an integration architect. Third one is called identity and access management certification credential, identity and access management credential. And the fourth one is called development life cycle and deployment architect. The fourth one is development life cycle and deployment architect. Okay, so PD1 integration architect, identity and access management architect, development life cycle and deployment architect. So these are the credentials that you will need to have to get your system architect certification. So once you have got these four, once you have got this PD1 integration architect, identity and access management and development life cycle and deployment architect, you get a system architect certification. Once you clear these four, you get an application architect certification. Once you have these both, you are eligible to apply for a CTA certification. And then first thing that you do is you appear for architect review board evaluation. Once you have cleared this architect review board evaluation, you then appear for technical review board exam. And once you have cleared that, then you get your CTA certification. As I said earlier, it is not the usual straightforward certification. There are quite a few small milestones that you need to complete before you can even attempt for the big one. But trust me on this, it is certainly worth it. It is certainly worth the effort. So that's the overall thing. I would see if I can make a few more videos. I'm also going to possibly try and make a few videos on the smaller areas or specific certifications when I get a chance. In case you want to listen about anything specific, if you want me to make a video on any of these topics, whatever I have covered here, or anything else in the Salesforce ecosystem, or anything which is possibly not even in Salesforce ecosystem, please feel free to let me know through a comment on this video so that I can see if it's possible for me to make a video on that. I am a strong believer of knowledge sharing and collective learning. So if there is something which I can do to help you all learn something new, I would be very happy to do that. I continue to learn a lot of things from the knowledge of others, and I would be very happy if I'm able to share some of my knowledge with some of you so that you can benefit out of it. So that's it for this video. Thank you, and I'll talk to you all soon.